A pair of Thunder Bay organizations are expressing concern about the safety of people living in homeless encampments in the city. They say recent incidents of violence and property damage are threatening an already vulnerable population. Lee Noonan has that story.
Officials with the local Elizabeth Fry Society and Elevate NWO are sounding the alarm after seeing evidence of attacks on the city's homeless encampments.
Like we saw somebody's tent get burnt down. There was slashed tents all throughout the encampment, and it's really alarming to us because folks are really just trying to survive and live their lives. And
Lindsay Martin says she's seen an increase in violence in the 6 years she's been doing outreach work. Holly Gauvin, executive director of NWO, says while the issue isn't new, more people are living in the encampments this year than in the past.
So last year we had about 30 people. This year we've had 90. We've seen a lot more senior citizens. That has been really tough to see.
Crystal Misitawigizik is now an outreach worker with Elevate, but last year she was living in an encampment herself when a tent at the site was doused with gas.
We were in our campsite. Some person spilled gas in our one tent with our laundry and our food and other stuff in it. We had to take it down so not to smell the gas, and we had to move to another site.
Although Ms. Sitawagizik now has secure housing, she's afraid for people still living in encampments.
Hopefully they'll be okay, and hopefully we're doing our best and hardest to get them out of the streets, to put them in housing.
Gauvin says Elevate has found housing for more than 30 people so far this year, but at least another 30 are still living in tents, and she's appealing to Thunder Bay residents and particularly landlords to reach out and help.
These people's lives matter, and we all have to do this. We have to lean into this. We have to work harder. We have to do more. And many of us have taken up the challenge, and we challenge the rest of the city to do the same.
Both organizations are continuing their outreach and are increasingly concerned about safety, particularly as the temperature drops.
the severity of the violence that's happening out there is increasing, and it's alarming. And one thing I can mention is if you see a tent, please just leave it alone. People are just trying to survive.
Lee Noonan, TBT News.